You will soon experience many of the responsibilities required of an infant's caregiver. As a temporary caregiver, you will be responsible for RealCare Baby, a computerized infant simulator that requires constant supervision. Baby needs feeding, burping, rocking, playtime, and diaper changes. It is your job to meet baby's needs. Baby is not a toy or a doll and should not be treated as one. To get the most out of the RealCare Baby experience, you should treat the simulator like a real baby. Baby has several cries that start soft and get louder if baby is not cared for. In addition to crying, you will hear the following sounds from baby: cooing, pumping, burping, breathing, whimpering, giggling, and babbling. With baby, you will receive 2 diapers, one with a yellow patch and one with a green patch, a 2-piece outfit, a bottle or breastfeeding device, a tummy time blanket, a toy, sleepwear, an infant bodysuit, and a student ID with a tamper-proof wristband. The student ID is how baby recognizes you as its caregiver. Only you can provide care to your baby. When baby starts crying, attempt to care for it and listen for the chime to confirm baby recognizes you. If you aren't sure your ID is working, simply press the RealCare Baby logo button on the ID and a light should blink. Baby cries when it needs care. When baby cries, try each type of care until you meet baby's needs. Just like real infants, each RealCare Baby is unique and requires different types of care at varying times, including the middle of the night. Baby may also cry if it is mishandled. Mishandles include rough handling, which is when you hit or drop baby; wrong position, this is when baby is upside down for more than 2 seconds or on its tummy for more than 5 seconds while sleeping; head support failure, which is when baby's head is not properly supported and falls back; shaken baby, this is when baby's head moves back, forward, and back again in 2 seconds; and loud noise, which is when baby is exposed to dangerous sounds exceeding 94 decibels, similar to a loud car horn. If baby is mishandled, it will cry loudly. You must rock baby until it calms down. Unlike a care event in which you are the only person who can provide care to your baby, anyone can mishandle baby. Because of this, you should never leave baby unsupervised, and you should be careful of who you allow to interact with and hold your baby. Baby records every time it cries and whether it was properly cared for or neglected. It also records every time it is mishandled, as well as its internal temperature, what clothing it wears, time it spends in a car seat, tummy time, and how often you talk to baby. Keep baby properly clothed for the weather and, when your baby is awake, engage with it through tummy time and talking to it. If you talk to baby when it is awake and not in a care event, baby will babble back to you. Baby will not record anything you say, only when you talk to it and for how long. All this information will be given to your instructor in the form of a report. Download the RealCare Baby Guide app from your app store to check baby's status, whether it's awake, asleep, waiting for the simulation to start, the simulation is complete, or it is in a care event. See how many care events you missed, the total number of times baby has cried, the number of times you mishandled baby and what type of mishandle it was, and how many times you cared for baby properly as well as what type of care it was. You can also check that you have the correct student ID and if baby's toy is on. Take detailed infant care notes that you can email to your instructor, access tips and FAQs, watch how-to videos, respond to random infant care scenarios, and take baby's temperature. Scan the appropriate QR code for your device to download the app. If you decide to become a parent or work with infants one day, we hope that the RealCare program will give you a head start and an understanding of the responsibility and skills needed to care for an infant.